I'm Brakti Yahweh Brakatha, Yahushua Brakti Yahweh Brakatha, Yahushua Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled To Plant In. Lord, will you are edified. My source, Natural News, article entitled Internet of Bodies. Fill in the blank could put all your info in one place and make you hackable. Published on the 22nd of April 2022. Fill in the blank are now being marketed as the ultimate inconvenience, but their goal is to ultimately create the Internet of Bodies, an ecosystem of sensors designed to monitor, analyze, and modify human bodies and their behavior. Hence the term what? Transhumanism, which the scriptures also speak of. Case in point, Psalm 49 and verse 11, their inward thought is, referring to the nobility of Edom, that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. When we focus on houses, according to the Hebrew, it's Strong's H1004 Bayath, which means what? 1C, human bodies, hence transhumanism. All right, and when you go into that term trans, it means what? To change human. And how do you change a human being? By planting something inside of that human being. Okay? They would allow you to open doors without keys or buy things without your wallet. Sweden is one of the first countries to adopt fill in the blank to become more or less a cashless society. The fill in the blank will replace the need for debit and credit cards altogether, along with identification and keys. To pay for items, all you have to do is place your hand near a contactless card reader to register payment. An estimated 5 to 10,000 Swedes have been fill in the blank so far, although authorities claim that they don't know the exact number as there is still no central registry. You're right. The fill in the blank are said to be untrackable at present. You're right. But this may not remain so in the future. While early fill in the blank contain only limited amounts of info, implementing a global digital identification system would include everything imaginable about a person, from online search histories and medical info to personal banking data, social credit score, and more. Meaning what? This man wants to be all-knowing. Okay? He wants to have the status such as Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that will never happen. Okay? With the Internet of Bodies, nothing will be private. Biosensors that measure and monitor biological functioning and emotional states will also be developed. This could also include biosensors that detect diseases by tracking chemical reactions inside the body. For instance, it could determine whether or not you have been infected with a fill in the blank, such as fill in the blank, or even before symptoms emerge. Financial technology expert Theodora Lau noted that fill in the blank payments are already an extension of the Internet of Things, as in they are a way of connecting and exchanging data. Thus, the benefits must be weighed against the potential risks, especially when more personal info begins to be migrated into them, leaving people vulnerable to hackers and surveillance. History professor Yuval Harari warned that humans are now hackable animals, meaning the technology exists by which a company or the government can know a person better than they know themselves and can be very dangerous if misused. He predicted that algorithms will be used to make decisions that historically have been made by humans themselves, including whether or not a person can get hired for a particular job or whether they are granted a loan, among other things. And that's it. All right. And this proves what? That John the Revelator was a prophet. Hence the Internet of Bodies, to plant in. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. When we focus on mark, according to the Greek Strong's G 5480, charagma, which means a stamp and imprinted. Okay, fill in the blank, right? Or mark, just already said it. Now, according to Oxford American Writers' Thesaurus, you have a term called imprint. And imprint is synonymous with what? Implant. Okay, you see that? So imprint is synonymous with implant. And according to the etymon, implant means to plant in. Going into the lesson, of this small tool that will be used to assist with modifying humans, changing a human by planting something in. Okay? Let's go to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this come to pass, such as, okay, we're going to equate Revelation, the 13th chapter. And when this come to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. And this article further validates that John the Revelator was a prophet. Lord, we edify. Shalom.